All right, how we doing today, class? It's your boy Deron Jacobs, and this is my kinesiology final, mechanics of throwing the football. I'm an ex-student athlete at the university, retired about 2 weeks ago from the football team, and that's why I chose throwing the football. All right, so the goal of throwing the football is to score touchdowns. To score a touchdown, the ball must break the plane of the end zone within all the rules of the game, and whoever scores the most points, they normally win the game. Right here, pictured, we have two Hall of Fame quarterbacks in the throwing motion as they're looking downfield to either their tight end, their receiver, or their running back. All right, let's dive right into the motor performance of throwing the football. All right, how we doing today, class? My name is Deron Jacobs. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to throw a football for my kinesiology final. All right, the purpose of throwing a football is to score touchdowns. Like, that's the name of the game. Whoever scored the most points, they win. Simple. So a quarterback, they normally throw it to the receivers, the running backs, the tight ends. Okay, so to get started, the quarterback, they normally down, ready, set, hit. And when they catch the ball out of the shotgun or under the center, they get in a phase called the triangle phase. That is to read the defense, read the field, read the coverages, and then say they see a man open or see something they like, they go into the early cocking phase, and that's when they just ready to throw it. And then when they about to throw it, that's the late cocking phase. And then say it's a short 5 yard pass, the acceleration matters. So when you cock it back, how hard you want to throw it, or if it's a fade, you got to throw it 40 yards. That's when you want to throw it harder. And then you got the follow through. So when you throw it, when you follow through is everything. It's just like shooting a free throw. Wherever your hand go, the ball is gonna go. So that's how to get started throwing a football. All right, as you can see right here, we have Tom Brady in the late cocking phase of his throw, looking downfield to his receiver, tight end, or running back. All right, the anatomical analysis, let's dive right into that part. What's up, class? It's your boy Deron Jacobs, and for throwing the football, you're gonna be using, for the anatomical part, you're gonna be using your traps, your biceps, your triceps. You're gonna be using your abdominal muscles. You're gonna be using your pectoral muscles just to get that ball off, just to start the phases, start the 3 phases. Yep. All right. Like said in the video, you're going to be using your trapezius muscle, which is pictured on the top left. And you got your deltoid, your pectoral muscle, your tricep, bicep, your latissimus dorsi, your abdominal muscles, and your obliques. To fix a lot of shoulder issues, because you need your shoulder to throw, you just have to work on stretching your shoulder and increased mobility and stability of your scapula, and that will decrease your likely chance of injury. All right, let's dive right into the mechanical analysis. All right. Throwing athletes, they normally generate a lot of energy through their upper body, and they have a lot of torque, rotation, and angular velocity. A lot of potential energy is stored during the windup of the throw. So, as a quarterback, as throwing a football, take your step back, wind up. That's a lot of stored energy right there. Then the energy is transferred from your shoulder and your elbow. Actually, it's gonna be this arm because it's my throwing arm. So from your shoulder and your elbow is gonna be the energy transfer, boom. And when you throw the ball, that's gonna create velocity and speed and acceleration of the ball. So it depends on how hard you throw it during the windup phase to see how fast the ball gets to the person or how far you can throw the football. All right, lift acts as a direction and a perpendicular to the motion of the ball. Working on your wrist and fingers, you will see a difference in the velocity of how you throw the football. Complete extension and firing of the wrist at the exact same time will maximize the power, accuracy, and determine how the ball comes out. And we all want the ball to come out in a spiral looking nice pass. Biomechanic principles: the lower the center of mass, the larger the base support. The closer the mass is to the center of the base support will increase your stability. The production of the max force is from all the joint movement that you have to throw. The max velocity comes from your arms. how hard you want to throw the ball, and the angular motion is produced by the application of force acting at some distance of an axis by torque. All right, quantitative data in football is numbers, how they measure you. So at the biggest stage, that's going to be the NFL and American football. They have a thing called the NFL Combine. So when you get to the Combine, they will time your 40-yard dash. They will measure your arm size. They will time your shuttle run. They will measure your broad jump. They can see how many times you can bench press 225 pounds. They will test your vertical jump, and you will do a lot of position specific drills. As pictured in the left picture, we have an athlete doing a broad jump. And then on the right side, we have Jeff Okudah, defensive back for the Detroit Lions, doing his vertical jump. And his jump was 41 inches. Qualitative data in football is going to be player tendencies, their strengths, their weaknesses, and their decision making. So, as pictured, we have a quarterback from the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson. He's wiping his hands on his towel. He doesn't want the ball to slip out when he goes into the cocking phases, and or if he's handing it off or running, he doesn't want the ball to slip when he's either handing it off or running. And I have a video to show us different tendencies that opponents look for when doing certain things.
So what's next?
Tell him, Joe.
Here you
Rockstar energy drink.
means being selfless.
I don't want to catch you taking peeks from the backfield. Now, you guys get eyes on them early. All right? These guys can run and catch.
It's gonna be a run.
I'm sorry, what did you say, son?
Sorry, Coach. I'll take him to the locker room.
Look, I'm just saying. 23 tugs on his jersey every time he runs. Look at the tapes.
Run it back. Run another one.
Hey, superstitions die hard, right?
Yeah, we could roll a safety in the box. Yeah, we'll be all over that.
Nice catch, kid.
I know.
Look like somebody gunning for your job, Coach.
Yeah, as you can see in the film, that's going to be player tendencies. Players, they tend to do certain things like a receiver. They will wipe their gloves off when they're ready to run a route rather than blocking because you want the ball to stick to the gloves as much as possible. So qualitative data in football is different tendencies, strengths, weaknesses, and decision making. All right, we're going to dive right into mistakes to avoid when throwing a football. All right, what's up, class? It's your boy, Deron Jacobs, but I'm pretty sure you already know that. All right, so first, when throwing the football, you want to make sure the grip is the most important thing when throwing the football. For beginners, you want your hands like on the laces. It don't matter how you put them on the laces, but the laces are here to help you guide the throw. You don't want to catch the ball out of shotgun or under the center like this and throw it like that because it's not going to be a perfect spiral. You want your hands here. You want them relaxed. You want them squeezing the ball. So when you're ready to throw it, you throw it. Next, we're going to talk about your feet. Your base is the most important thing, as in like lifting weights, shooting a free throw, shooting a basketball. Your base and your center of gravity is the most important thing. So when you're under the center or you're in shotgun, you want to boom, come out. You want to be pretty comfortable, pretty wide. You know, you want to have your shoulder pointed towards your receiver, ready to throw it. Just comfortable so you're not off balance and everything. And then the last thing is your follow through. So say you're ready to hit, ready to throw the ball, and you're throwing it, boom. You want to follow through to wherever your target is going. Because wherever your arm goes, the ball is going. So if you're trying to throw it like this, it's not going to go that way. You got to worry about the follow through. All right, so mistakes to avoid is just you don't want to have an uncomfortable grip on the football. You want to make sure your feet is positioned correctly, and you just want to complete your throwing motion. And I have a video to show you guys me just throwing the ball. real comfortable grip on the ball. My feet is positioned, and I complete my throwing motion. All right, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like to throw a football. Fast motion, regular pace, just to an open receiver we got right here. So I'm just going to throw it to him. All right, I'm going to show you guys. Yeah, as you can see, I had a comfortable grip on the ball. My feet, I was just stagnant, but like quarterbacks, they like to place their feet, have their feet under them, have a good base, and get the ball out. And then I just completed my throwing motion to my receiver. All right, so some common quarterback injuries are going to be rotator cuff tendonitis, labrum strains, or a possible tear. You'll have a UCL strain or tear, or you can have bicep tendonitis. All right, warming up for throwing a football is everything. Warming your body up for athletics is everything. It helps you prevent injuries. It helps you get loose, and it just overall makes you feel better. So I got a couple exercises right here to get us warmed up. If we were to go throw a football right now, we can get some jumping jacks, get our blood flowing. We can do some squat in and outs. We can do some mini hops with the hip rotation. We can do some mini hops with the hip rotation and squat jumps. We can do some shoulder circles, world's greatest stretch, reverse lunges. You can add push-ups in there, anything that's going to help you get loose to throw the ball as efficiently as possible. I recommend you to add that to your warm-up for throwing a football. And that's going to be my presentation. Thank you guys for staying locked in, and you guys have a great day, all right?